Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're enjoying your books. The book today that I'm going to be reviewing is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is the second book of hers that I have read. I'm trying to get it so that I've got sunlight and my room faces southwest, so we get a lot of sun. And so, especially in the wintertime, which is great, but sometimes it's right in your face and with the lower sun. Yeah. Anyways, today's book is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This came out a few years ago. It's part of what's called the quote unquote Taylorverse, meaning that there are characters from her other books that make cameos in this book, in particular Mick Rivera, which you will remember from Rivera, I think it's Rivera or Riva, Mick Riva, who was the third husband for Evelyn Hugo. And there's some other things like, if you remember in the book, there was Sabroso, which was the sort of the gossip mag, and Vivant, which was the magazine that the character that was interviewing Evelyn, the other main character in the story, who was writing that piece for Evelyn Hugo, was a part of, and was writing it for Vivant. And actually, I think she was working at Vivant. Can't remember, but in any case, they both make an appearance. I'm not sure from Daisy Jones and the Six, because I haven't read Daisy Jones and the Six, so I'm sorry. I'm trying to play around with sunlight here. I think that's a bit better. No, we're not. Anyways, those are the Easter eggs in that book. So I'll read you the back, give you my rating and my thoughts. Malibu, August 1983. It's the day of Nina Riva's annual summer party, and anticipation is at a fever pitch. No, everyone wants to be around the famous Rivas. Nina, the talented surfer and supermodel. Brothers Jay and Hud, one a championship surfer, the other a renowned photographer, and their adored baby sister, Kit. Together, the siblings are a source of fascination, especially as the offspring of the legendary singer Mick Riva. By midnight, the party will be completely out of control. By morning, the Riva mansion will have gone up in flames. But before that first spark, in the early hours before dawn, the alcohol will flow, the music will play, and the loves and secrets that shape this family's generations will all come rising to the surface. I gave this book a 4.5. Reason being, it was a bit slow at the beginning, but it slowly picked up steam, and I think it was actually better than Evelyn Hugo. I really like Evelyn Hugo. It's one of my favorite books, and you'll see a review of it soon. Again, unfortunately. Probably more likely in a month. So will be a little bit of time between this one and the next one. But in any case, I really liked Malibu Rising. Sorry, I'm trying to find spots this morning. I'm trying to find spots where the sun's not in it, so you can see the cover. I think you all know what the cover looks like. But in any case, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I particularly liked the flashback sequences that looked at the early life of the family. I was particularly fascinated with them, and that was really interesting, and how they got into all that, especially how they got into surfing. So it was very interesting. Really enjoyed it. It was a really good read. I'm looking forward to possibly reading Daisy Jones and the Six probably later this year. It's still early in the year, so who knows. I have to go and search it because my bookshelves are such, not this one, but the ones that are in front of me, the ones you guys can't see, are such that I'm doubled up on everything, because I have another set in which a bunch of these would be on. Probably everything that's on the double would be there. That is, I've double shelved. So that means I got to go and hunt, which sucks. And I can't organize it the way I want. I could have all the A's with the A's and, and so forth and so on. I could do that. That would be quite a job. And I'm talking author-wise, not, yes. In any case, I really quite enjoyed it. I thought it was a really well put together book. I just really enjoyed it. It probably will end up being one of my favorites. I particularly like this cover with all of them on their surfboards, because there's a scene in which they're all on the surfboards in the morning or afternoon, I can't remember. The interesting thing about this book is it does it over a course of a day. So it goes from 7 a.m. to on Saturday, August 27th to 7 a.m. Sunday, August 28th, 1983. So over the course of 24 hours. So it's a really cool book. I really like how the characters are drawn. Really liked Nina. She really has a sense of herself, in a way, sense of what she wants. But, because of circumstances, she's had certain choices, certain things that she has had to do, and she's not really had her own life. Which is sad. Yeah, I have another Taylor Jenkins Reid book there, but I'm about to read it soon. Anyways, I really liked it. I really liked the formatting of this. And so in the first part, I'll tell you a bit of how the book goes. The first part of the book delves into the lives of the Riva family, from the time their dad met their mom, and how their family grew, and how it manifested itself over the years. And that's from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then from part 2 is 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. on the Sunday. And that one mainly deals with that party and the after effects of that party. Yeah, and it's a really fascinating book. It's a really interesting book. And if you read the next book that she wrote, which was Carrie Soto is back, which I haven't read, I don't have, but I've heard really good things about. She is probably one of my to-go authors for sure. I probably will pick up Atmosphere sometime soon, I hope. Probably at the end of this month. Any case, I really liked it. I gave it 4.5. Only reason it's 4.5 is, sorry, I'm doing this again. I should just put it down. I try to have it holding up, is because, it started out a bit slow, and it just started out a bit slow for me, but it read really fast, which was interesting, and I didn't understand the dual timeline, and then I think also because when you got into part 2, you didn't get that dual timeline again, going back and forth, which I really kind of liked. But in a way, it's kind of good because you don't get a full dual timeline, and you don't you're not oversaturated with that. So I think that was good on the author's part. And it was a very good book. It was definitely a thumbs up for me. And that was Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I hope to talk to you soon, and bye for now. And before I leave, remember, if you like what you see in here, please like and subscribe. Please mention it to family. Please share it if you can, if you want to. Also, please check out my links, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.